Hey, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. What's good? What's good? What's good, lineage? What's up? This is your brother Chief Kalinago, man. Just I know it's kind of early. Well, not necessarily because right now I'm actually in Taos, what's that? New Mexico. Literally about a couple of minutes away from Albuquerque. But just came out here, man. It's one of my sister's solar returns, so just wanted to come out here. I mean, I wasn't gonna come, but I felt like the spirit wanted me to come, so I came out here and it's beautiful, man. The elevation is different. The oxygen in the air is different. You know what I mean? So this is we are actually at one of our friends, villa, and that's where I'm at. But anyway, I'm in Taos, New Mexico right now. So this is my room. Okay. Boom. All right, got the fireplace. You feel me? All right, so it's beautiful, man. Like I said, this is one of our friends, family, friend town. They have townhomes. You feel me? So that's just one of them. They just give us the courtesy because again, it's one of my sister's solar returns. So we came out here with moms, my nieces, my nephew, etc., etc. So, but anyway, let me just show you. After you have seen this before, but it's only one that exists on the planet. You feel me? The Mainiji Declaration, Mainiji, original American. I am indigenous. You know what I mean? I am indigenous. All right. I'm not black. I'm American Indian. Only one on the planet. Only one exists. Okay. Also got the backpacks as well. You feel me? But like I said, man, I took a little break from the clothing line just to continue working on the book. But I'll get back into the clothing and all that. Once I'm done with the book. I realized that I cannot rush this book. I mean, I am on schedule. You know what I mean? But it's so much information that's been revealed to me. As a matter of fact, since we got here early yesterday, just because of the elevation of the land and the different atmosphere, some more revelations came. You know what I mean? So even with the breathing, I had to adjust my breathing. As you could see, just talking, you could be a little bit out of breath. But anyway, let me see. Let me go outside real quick, put on that jacket. Hold on for 1 second. But like I said, it's beautiful out here in New Mexico, man. So let me just give y'all a little tour. That's my bathroom right here. Okay. But this is the room again. Stepping out. Boom. This is the kitchen. All right. Got the lights off, but anyway. See, this is the kitchen right here. See, this is beautiful, man. Beautiful. We went to do some shopping yesterday. So I don't eat pretty much what a lot of people eat. So I just bought a lot of fruits, and so I'm gonna be doing fruits, but they do what they gotta do. You know, um, they got different rooms, all right, different master bedrooms. In fact, I think they got like my nephew's in there. They got like about I think like 4 or 5 rooms, so this is kind of like the living room area, and this is like a dining area. All right, so see, this is beautiful out here, man. So let me take y'all outside. All right. The sun is out. It's only about what 8:22 right now. It's 8:22 out here right now. So all right, you hear the birds chirping, So okay. So we are actually in the Grand Villa. All right. So like I said, this is my friend. So they gave us the courtesy, like I said, because it's one of my sister's solar return. And so it's a very dear friend, you know what I mean? So we have known for like 15, 20 years, you feel me? So as a just a gift, to my sister. So they gave us the Grand Villa. All we had to do was just pay for our flight to get here. They picked us up from the airport, you know what I mean? So this is it, man. Out here, as you can see, there's still some snow in the mountains, you know what I mean? But it's beautiful out here, man. you know Yep. And that's another one of the Shady Brook Inn. That's another like another part, of one of the smaller ones. I mean, we actually in the bigger one, but they have other subsections. So yeah. So we're only here until Monday, so we're gonna try to fill up as much as we can in the schedule. you know, in terms of activities, you know what I'm saying? So we can have a good time out here in New Mexico, you feel me? So, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we out here in the mountains, man. Listen, like I said, the elevation is crazy. All right. I had to, like, you know, do some breathing exercises to kind of adjust, you know, to that level of oxygen that's in the air out here, man. You know, so tomorrow, well, today we got some activities, you know, we're gonna do then the next day and whatever. But this is what it is, man. I'm just moving in the spirit, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I did the video about you know, talking about, you know, the Bible and all those things a couple of days ago, and I just got some new revelation because I've actually meditation, you know what I mean, just asking, you know, the universal mind to make some things more clear to me. Man, listen, they gave me some drops, man. I'm telling y'all, man, this is real. People don't understand. The spirit is real, man. And the only way to comprehend those things of the spirit, for it to make sense in the flesh, you got to step into the universal mind, the spiritual universal mind, because the physical mind is the illusion, you know, and you'll never comprehend that. That's why people cannot see past the flesh and they think everything is literal in that book. Listen, none of the characters was real, man. They wasn't real physically. They were only real through personification. It was a teaching lesson to teach you how to free yourself from sin, and sin is debt. You feel me? But I'm gonna break all that down to y'all. That's all sin means. Sin, S-I-N, it means debt. That's what it is. Okay? Being born in sin under the lunar gods means to be born in debt, man. You feel me? So I'm gonna be breaking all that down to y'all and show you how the first creation in Genesis and the second creation, exactly what it means when it pertains to law and legal. All right, and how we became enslaved. Because if you realize, in the first chapter of Genesis, the creation that was there, guess what? They did not have to till the ground, meaning that they had dominion over the land, over everything of the soil, right? But then when the new covenant, the new contract was created, they had to be enslaved. So now they acquiesced to the contract. So now they had to till the ground. In other words, become debt, be in debt, right? But then the knowledge came to them through what was called the serpent. All right, the teacher came and said, listen, man, if you do this and you do that, you'll be just like the gods. In other words, you become a creditor. So therefore they ate of the fruit, which is the knowledge. And what did the gods say? Oh, well, you know what? Man has become like one of us. In other words, he became a creditor. You feel me? But man fell back into debt. So therefore a savior had to come to save him and teach him how to be a creditor again. You feel me? So there's, like I said, there's two Christs, but not two Christs. There's one Christ, but two Jesus. You have Jesus the Christ and Jesus the Nazarene, which was the Jesus the debt, which is the all capital letters. I'm going to break all that down for y'all. It is all symbolic. You feel me? So just wanted to give y'all a precursor of what's coming. But like I said, the book is going to be, it's going to change the game. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, there's no reason why I can't just give you some information to let you know what you got coming, you know, and all that information is pertinent to your spiritual growth. All right. So I'm out here in New Mexico, like I said, and just wanted to say grand rising to the lineage, you know what I mean, the peoples, you know, I love y'all, you know, and I'm going to continue to keep dropping that knowledge on everybody. Okay. But I'm about to do I did some push-ups earlier. I did a little bit of sit-ups. I'm about to do some more. And I'll probably break my fast probably because like I said, it's only 8:27 here a.m. So I'll break my fast probably about 11, you know, and see what I'm going to do for the rest of this continuation. But it's beautiful out here. I'm glad I changed my mind, you know, and come out here because I just figured, like, you know what, I told my sister, listen, I have a lot of things to do, but I had to meditate on that. And, you know, the spirit led me to, you know, hey, you know what, Chief, you need to take this trip. You know what I mean? So you've been so busy, go spend time, you know, with your loved ones, you know, and you know, me and my loved ones, we are really, really close. I tell people, you know, you lost the value and the sense of your loved ones, you know, what you call community. You see, my loved ones, we have a community. Why? Because we commune with each other. That's what community means. They have taught us to have what we call neighborhoods. You see what I'm saying? In hoods, you know? So with that being said, we have to go back to community, the ability to commune in unity. That's what community is. So me and mine, we are very, 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 very close. You know what I'm saying? We communicate all the time. If there's anything, one side for me personally, as the chief of the family, well, not family, but as the chief of the clan, you know what I mean, or the tribe, you know, once I see if there's any type of energy that's coming to be a negative energy, I pull everybody together. Hey, listen, let's address this right now, because I don't want that to build and turn into something else. So whether it's my nephew, my niece, my mom, my sister, they all respect me as the chief of of the clan. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get back to that. And it's not that because they see me that way, you know, it's about being a total, it's not about being a totalitarian. No, it's not about that. It's about the respect and the knowledge that they know I have. I will, and I'm not going to lead them into any type of, you know, negative vibe or negative energy. So they respect me. You see what I'm saying? So we have to go back to that. People have to comprehend that. We have to go back to community. Okay, the ability to commune in unity. Everybody's not always going to get along, because people have different perceptions, people have different personalities, characteristics, whatever the case may be. But it still doesn't mean that we cannot come and deal with each other on common grounds, learn how to synergize. You see what I'm saying? We are being taught to always be independent when we shouldn't be independent. You see what I'm saying? Being independent is a fallacy. It's an illusion. However, we have to learn to be interdependent, meaning that we have to depend on each other, in other words, to create a better whole. But when you only think of being independent, like we are being taught, then it creates separation. And that's what Jesus the Nazarene came to do, to create separation between the mother, the father, the child. It's in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? It's in the Bible. But people don't comprehend, because once again, they got a man teaching them what this all means. It ain't got nothing to do with a sky daddy. No, it's about you. It's about your story. It's about your higher self, your lower self, and your higher self became enslaved by your lower self. And that's all it means. And what they did was they give the higher self different personifications and give them different names. You feel me? That's all it is, my beloved. But when I don't, I refrain from using the word family, because family means slave. Okay, that's what it means. Go look at the etymology of family. That's what it means, slave. So when you use certain words, okay, you are manifesting that reality, and people don't comprehend that. You see what I'm saying? That's what family means. Family means a family or people of slaves, or formerly enslaved. That's what family means. Okay. So everyone who was enslaved, they were actually family, but they were not relatives. They were not lineage. You see, you feel me? So we have to get the etymology of the words and what it all means. You dig? And that's what it is. So that's why when I come on here, I say lineage, because I make an attempt, to not call you family, because I'm not a slave. I don't know about you. All right. But me personally, I'm not a slave. You feel me? So I'm talking to the people as they are my lineage, all right, my relatives. We may not be necessarily be blood relatives, but once we have the spiritual connection, we are lineage through the spiritual connection, all right, because not every kinfolk, not every skinfolk is kinfolk, you dig? And not everyone that's claiming to be spiritual is actually spiritual, you dig? So a lot of people are living the illusion, So I was brought here to teach the right side of the knowledge and not the left side of the knowledge. Well, of course, I'm teaching the left side as well, but I'm showing you how to elevate, with the right knowledge. And that's what I was brought here for. And I'm serving my purpose, and it feels great. It's beautiful. So like I said, we're going to be here until Monday. We got a few activities lined up. All right. And I'm going to go back to New York on Monday. Then between Monday and the 29th of this month, I'll be still pushing, working on the book. But on the 30th of this month, I'm going to Negril for about a 24-hour cycle. All right, which is what you call 7 days. All right, I don't use days because, like I said, me personally, I'm not in a daze. I try my best to speak the language so that people may comprehend what I'm talking about. But for me personally, I don't live in days. Okay, I live of the hours outside of time. But for conversation's sake, dealing with the Gregorian calendar, all right, on April 30th, Gregorian calendar, that is, You know what I mean? I'm going to Jamaica for seven 24-hour cycle plus an extra 24-hour, which is what you call a day. All right, so that would be 8 24-hour cycles. I'm going to Jamaica and I'm in the grill. You know what I'm saying? Again, I am so highly favored because, you know, it's another courtesy. Again, the great spirit, the universal great spirit, the universal supreme most high, and the incorruptible lords and angels, that's looking out for me. When I go to Jamaica, all I have to do is pay for my flight. I don't have to pay for, my reservations in terms of a place to lay my head, my dwelling while I'm in Jamaica. So for that time, I don't have to pay any rent. So I'm just so highly favored. All right. So that's on the 30th of April. Then on the 27th of June, I'm going to Dominica. You see a lot that's on the internet. Because they hate so much. Oh Lord, Chief, oh, pretending to be an American Indian, but he African. You see, y'all don't know nothing about me. I am more indigenous and American Indian. All right, so cool. So anyway, the internet, I'm such a high elevation. I have to use the internet to get connection. But anyway, like I was saying, right, you have a lot of haters out here, right? That's trying to hate on me, but y'all can't hate on me. So what I'm gonna do is on the 27th of June, I'm going to Dominica, and I'm gonna show y'all, where I was born, on the north part of that continent called North America. I'm gonna show y'all, the nature island of the world, not just the Caribbean, but the nature island of the world. You feel me? So I'm gonna go to Dominica for a little bit, all right, and for just a little under a month. All right, so I'm going to show y'all some of the natural resources of the land that I was born on. I was born in nature. You feel me? So I know about nature. So one Dominica, I'm going to come back to the U.S. and then on what is that? On July 19th, I'm gonna go to England to see my grandmother. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go for um two another 14 day 24-hour cycle, so which you would call 2 weeks. And while I'm in England, I'm going to take the train. I'm going to go to France for 2 days, for 2 day what you might call days, and then I'm going to go back to London, then come back to the US. All right, so it's time, like I said, time to travel and just kind of like look at things from a different perspective. While I'm in London, I'm going to do some research. I'm going to go to the museums. While I'm in France, I'm going to do the same thing. And that's what it's all about, man. So just giving y'all a little my itinerary that's coming up for within the remainder of the year. I also booked another flight to go back to Dominica in October for the festivals, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to take another trip to Jamaica later down in the year, and I plan on going to a couple of other countries, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go to South America, different places, you know what I mean? And like I said, just connect and basically not reconnect, because I am connected. So I'm gonna continue to connect and grow on my ancestral land, and just ask my ancestors, the incorruptible ones, to further my knowledge, and just continue to open up my mind to what I already know, but I may not be aware of it. So I'm just looking for awareness, you see, because the thing is, we know everything, we're just not aware of it, because the knowing is within us. It's already in us. What we have to do now is seek awareness. All right. And once you start seeking that, then the knowing will make itself, present or presentable, or you'll be able to see between the lines. You see what I'm saying? The blurred lines of what's called the illusion and what's real. You feel me? So I'm wishing y'all an amazing, amazing, amazing continuation. Like I said, I'm here in New Mexico, and same thing out here. They do the same thing. You still have chemtrails out here. You know what I mean? But the difference is, like I said, the elevation. With the oxygen and all that. Because of the altitude. You know what I mean? So it feels good to breathe in some more fresh oxygen. So But I love y'all, man, for real. You know, I do what I do because I love y'all. All right. So continue to grow, continue to expand, continue to evolve, you know, and continue to becoming, better men and women, so that you could teach your children so we could get away from this perpetual cycle of slavery. And I'll do my part, that's again to serve my purpose so that I'm able to serve in truth and in righteousness. And that's what it's all about. And that's my journey. And I'm just, documenting my journey so that y'all could be a part of my journey. All right. So have yourself a great one. And we will talk a little later. You feel me? All right. Peace.